Hello YouTube, how are you guys doing today? It's another beautiful day on Jekyll Island. I am right next to the ocean actually, so let me give you a view of things. There's some trees, there's some stuff, and there is the ocean, and there's the sun. So yeah, that's a little bit of what I am experiencing today. It's a beautiful day outside. I'm on vacation right now. But yeah, I just wanted to spit some philosophy with you guys. So I've been reading this book by David Graeber called The Dawn of Everything, right? And essentially what he says is white people are arrogant. No, he doesn't say that. But like he essentially says that the way the European Enlightenment, right? That the European Enlightenment actually was not the result of, abstract thought by brilliant thinkers. It was actually the result of an interaction between Europe, which was a highly stratified society at the time, and the Native American peoples of the Americas, during the time of European colonialism. So yeah, that's I would definitely recommend that you guys read that book. It's called The Dawn of Everything by David Graeber. But here I am. That's the beach. I'm sure you can hear it. But yeah, I really hope that you guys get into that book. It's one of those things where you realize that like it's the dialectic, right? It's the friction between European society at the time and quote unquote primitive societies prior to that. And when Europeans came into contact with like Native Americans and people of the Amazon rainforest, they really didn't know what to make of it, right? Well, what Graeber essentially says is observing the relative egalitarian nature of these primitive tribes resulted in this self-reflection by Europeans, right? And the friction between Europe and the rest of the world resulted in this idea that social arrangements, right? This is an important idea. Social arrangements are much more flexible than you think they are. And they're much more not just flexible, but they're also weaker or more susceptible to change and destruction. So anyone who's born in this society, right? Like this world society that we're in with capitalism and democracy for most of us and all of these structures that have come into being relatively recently, right? We have to recognize that these social arrangements are relatively artificial, especially capitalism, right? Like capitalism is, I don't even know what to say about capitalism, but it destroys the soul. Like it really does. Like and we have to realize that although different social arrangements have been tried in the past, like I'm not an advocate for communism at all, just because I'm critiquing capitalism. I actually like this idea of a universal basic income or something along those lines that allow people, if they so choose, to opt out of the capitalist system, right? And I don't know if it's feasible or not, but it's an idea that just stems from this deep sense of not injustice, but like dread, right? Like most people can't do what I'm doing, right? Like I'm on vacation. I come from both my parents are doctors, so like I've always been privileged to some degree, and I went to college and all of that stuff. So yeah, that's just the capitalist. Like here's the point I want to leave you with: social arrangements are much more flexible And there are social economic arrangements that we can make in this world that will result in less poverty, less suffering, less crime, less everything, right? So it's not a lack of options, it's a lack of imagination that we have. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to get out there, give you guys a nice view of the beach and the sunrise. So yeah, have a good one, guys. Thank you.